Checking the sound. Check 1, 2. What is going on, guys, gals, aliens, and degen freaks? Welcome to Dano Crypto. On this channel, we show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystems. I don't know if you guys have been on the timelines in the past 24 hours, but I think everyone's about to quit. It seems like everyone is about to capitulate, sell out their bags, sell at a loss, and just call it a day, go back to the McDonald's burger patty flipping days and go get a full-time job. And it occurred to me that that's not where I'm at. I actually want to double down on crypto. I don't want to quit. I want to keep going, but I will be honest and transparent with you guys that I have had those feelings too, where I'm like, is this really it? Is this what I'm doing? Is this what I'm doing? Am I going to go? Yes. It only took a little bit of that thought to then have that bullish Daniel come in and go, boom, crack that sucker right on the head and say, what is your deal, man? You don't quit. You keep going into your dream, into your business, and into this brand. And we build this thing from the ground up, grassroots, and we will succeed. So with that energy, guys, I want you to take this same energy and I want you to apply it in what you're doing in your life and say, you know what? I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep doing this thing. I'm going to see it through. Test it until all of it is tested, if it is going to succeed or fail, and then you will know. You know that you gave it a full try. You know that you gave whatever it is you're working on a full try. Not a college try, but a full try. Welcome, guys. All right, smash up the likes. Welcome to the channel. We're having some fun. We're just having a good old time. Welcome, Jason Beats. We got Jason Crypto. We got Stay Calm. We got XN. Welcome, everyone. Make sure you guys are sharing this stream on Twitter X and any other social media platforms you guys like to use, and maybe even Instagram too. So welcome. Make sure you are in the Discord. We have over 125 people that are in the Discord. Some of them are grifters, but then we have people that are actually coming in to interact with each other. Make sure you guys are chatting amongst yourselves in the Hangout and Chat section. This is what this is for. You guys can get to know each other. Get to know who is watching this channel. That is the best way that we can do more things like this, like Dano Dojo crew meetups that actually happened in Nashville with some really awesome people. And I don't know if you can find Where's Waldo or Where's Da Vinci right there. We had the man himself, Da Vinci, come to our meetup and surprise everyone. I said, we were going to have a surprise guest, and Da Vinci came out strong, and also Mr. M, the mighty Mr. M, and the Kindu Chads. I don't know if this was, there's been some Kindu meetups, but we actually had the Kindu Chads come in Nashville pretty strong, and they were super awesome and really cool to hang out with. All right, so if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, make sure you do so on X at DanoCrypto904, and you can get all of the updates for what is happening in the markets. All right, so we actually, if you guys didn't see the announcement that we are partnered up with iBit or OurBit, and this is a exchange that actually partnered up with the Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu coin, ticker Bitcoin. And we thought to ourselves, hey, it'd be a pretty fun partnership to go into. They're a fun exchange. They have a good sense of humor. They have a lot of great, solid tokens, though. Not just meme coins. It's not just like a meme exchange. They actually have solid blue chip altcoins that you can trade spot. They have proof of reserves and all of that stuff. So we thought to ourselves, why not partner up with that exchange? So we have a video explaining how to use it, how to sign up. We do have a referral link, and you guys definitely need to check that out. But yeah, so we thought this was funny.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well,
Harry Potter Obama Sonic Turn Inu ticker Bitcoin.
It's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called
Harry Potter Obama Sonic Turn Inu ticker Bitcoin.
Right? Ticker Bitcoin. And then I said, my new house, this will be my new house when Bitcoin hits $150,000 per Bitcoin. This is actually the Gothic Catholic Church that is at the Prague Castle. This is part of the Prague Castle. It is stunning, guys. If you ever get a chance to go to Czechia, Czech Republic, and go to the Prague Castle, one of the coolest Starbucks is actually there. Really cool Starbucks. It's one of the coolest Starbucks I've ever been to, with a cool, modern, sleek feel, but literally on the castle grounds. And so I encourage you guys to do that. All right, so I wanted to show this tweet because this was on the feed at the exact same time. It had Ansem saying he's like, I'm down $250,000, but that's probably just one of those tweets that always goes around. People copy and paste, but then at the same time he's like, I'm thinking about quitting, and then Rodney on the same post, don't quit, keep grinding. It'll work out for you. And I said, man, the market is super bipolar, very bipolar right now. All right, so Jason B says, very cool. How was your vacation? It was awesome. I didn't realize how much of a city Prague is. It's like a cleaner New York, but Euro style. It's really awesome. The transit, the metro, super clean. Everyone was really nice. The people, it was cool. We learned, a lot about the culture there, kind of the rules and how to be, but it's pretty laid back, honestly. It was a really cool city. A lot of realized how cheap stuff was compared to the dollar, for say a coffee or just food in general. Even some of the the transit or for an Uber and things like that. Some things were about the same, but just to give you an example, for a latte here, it's could be $8 if you're getting oat milk or whatever it is. Lattes kind of almost average between $6 to $8, and a latte there was $3. So you could basically get a latte for the whole fam and a pastry, and it would cost you probably $15 as opposed to it costing $40. You're not getting out alive in the United States when it comes to getting a coffee and a pastry. You're going to spend about $15. So. And then I noticed something, guys. That Litecoin has been bull posting a lot recently. This month, Litecoin's been bull posting, and I don't know, something's up. I feel like Litecoin is just going to all of a sudden shoot to $120, and it's just going to start pumping. So it makes me want to pick up a couple of Litecoin, and just for Litecoin's sake, get a couple of Litecoin, because we are 6 months after the halving, and if we were to go to the metrics of how Bitcoin has reacted on its halvings, we've explained that Bitcoin a year after the halving sees its most parabolic moves. Could that be the case with Litecoin, where we start to see that Litecoin going into its last 6 months of its most parabolic moves? Could we get $120 Litecoin again very soon with these runs up? And also with the halving mechanism, similar to Bitcoin, built in with Litecoin, if you guys did not know that. All right. So, and then we reposted Big Hutch. Big Hutch has been kind of the ambassador for PEIPEI, the Chinese Pepe. He says, remember, don't burn yourselves out in market conditions like this. Conserve your energy for the momentum that is coming. I took the decision to relax in August because I've studied the charts. I've shared what I know with everyone. I've been right so far, bullish on Q4. And my reply to that was, yes, super bullish on Q4. Great observation, and I'm looking more so for Q1 of 2025. Where we're going to see, I think, the biggest run for altcoins as well. Guys. So put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Put a 1 in the chat. And I like this.
My question is regarding the economy. Over the past 2 years, we have seen the prices for everything skyrocket. From food to gas to utilities and insurance costs, many people's bills are up several $100s a month, including mine. If elected president again, what is the first thing you would do to help bring down the cost to make things more affordable?
Drill, baby, drill.
See, people, they don't, I really feel like they don't understand Trump. They really, all they see is the guy on TV that was like a celebrity type personality, and or the comments that the media has been just putting out, to where whenever you talk about Trump, their mind goes to a specific thing that's negative. But if you listen and kind of decipher the way that he is with his policy, he wants to keep energy and oil and all of the stuff that we could actually produce here in America, keep it in America. And it's not even that hard of a economic policy or a monetary policy in resources. It's not that hard to understand. So he's really just wanting to keep, to make sure that America has that energy dominant play when it comes to worldly economic trade, the deals that other countries are able to do that make them stronger, and then make sure that doesn't happen, because then we have the chaos that's happening right now where countries have managed to receive a lot of money through trade, which a lot of the times, now that I realize that America at certain years was able to keep that at a balance, like it was balanced. It was like this country wasn't able to get oil from this country, so then it made it to where certain terrorist organizations weren't able to get money. And so then that means that, and the tariffs and the economic threat that a U.S. president can do on another country to say, hey, if you trade with this country, we're putting 100% tariff on this coming into the country, so you're not going to make any money. So, and it's such a dope way to be able to do business, to where people's lives are spared with that. Because then if it gets out of hand, then people start dying. It's a simple fact. It's like once things start getting out of hand, that's when people start dying, and then that's when things get completely out of control. And so this is why I do support Trump, or I support policy that is for keeping the economic prosperity and resources, and being able to use our own oil and also sell out our own oil and power and resources, so we can actually benefit, the American people can benefit from that, and we're not getting taxed, and then all of that tax dollar money is just being sent out to fund the wars that ultimately the negligence of the monetary policy started in the first place. And so that's kind of where we're at. So as simple as that, baby drill. That's just what that means. That's what that means. It's very simple. It's why things are costing so much, is because we've siphoned out and we've outsourced everything for the past 4 years, and they've done a very good job in doing so. And then you can see how the Democratic Party has lined their pockets, and that's how they're able to pay all of these celebrities so much money to basically flood their feed with a more democratic left view, because they're getting paid to do it. I wonder where all the money goes. Well, there you go. That's where all the money goes. It goes to a lot of places. And you don't have to agree with me to know that that's a fact, because it's just been proven. I mean, it's crazy. There's actually celebrities and TikTok people that are coming out and saying, hey, I got an email from this organization that was willing to pay me to do a Kamala post or whatever it may be. And it's you never know. I'm sure that on the right as well, people are getting paid to talk about the Republican Party. I mean, it goes both ways. You just have to make your own decision, All right, so let's get into the Bitcoin price. let's get into the Bitcoin price. Bitcoin is currently kind of scaring people. It's scaring, the markets are getting tossed up. So we're going to look at that Fibonacci. We're going to look at that Fibonacci level. It is still the 6-1 ETA, okay? And also a rejection off of the 0.5 recently. Now, if we look at the 4-hour, this is an obvious rejection off that 0.5, which is that 59,000. And we had a really nice consolidation down to 56. And then now we are starting to kind of trade up in this wedge here. If you see, there's like a little pinch wedge from this line right here. And you can see that we got a green dot here printed on our market cipher here. Not the money. The money flow is a little stagnant. We have to get some more volume, but I do like how the SMI, the stochastic, the RSI here is looking pretty decent. But we do have to get a little bit more volume, and we can start, pushing up. Kind of almost looks like this little swoop pattern that's happening. You got this little swoop here, the Bart Simpson, and then a push to the downside, and then it looks like we could just be trading a little sideways into pinch up into this range again to test this level one more time. I don't know how many times we're going to keep hitting that $60,000 level, this range here of resistance. This is all range resistance between the 0.5 and the 618. And once we can ultimately cross the 618 and also get off of this rejection range with some volume, then you can expect higher prices and us actually pushing past the 6-1 ETA, going up to the 0.786. The 0.786 is that $65,000, $66,000 level, which is marked up here. That's a good level to look for the long term. If you had caught any of these prices around in this range right here, at the 0.382 for a long, that was a really good entry point for longing Bitcoin. And any of the ranges of knowing that you got a rejection off of these ranges to go into a short would be your levels to look for. And what would confirm a short on this is that at the point that Bitcoin gets up here, we have something that looks like this. Starts to get real overbought, and then it gets sold off at this rejection again if we don't have enough money volume coming in and a push. The ETFs, the Bitcoin ETFs for next week, because we are sitting at the last day of the trading week and we have to see how today closes, and the weekend trading is very interesting on Bitcoin. It can go real south real fast, and also we can get a weekend pump into Monday, or we get a sell-off on Sunday to get ready for the opening of the week to be able to get a good buy-in to push the prices up for the institutions. But I think the fact that we hit this trend line, we hit it pretty well, and now we have this move up. We bounced off this move, so it's looking nice. Like we could trade up. It seems more likely that we'll trade up and just test this again instead of getting lower prices from what the charts are looking at or looking like right now. Okay, so. All right, guys, what would you like to look at in terms of altcoins and meme coins? I want you guys, if you want me to look at a specific token or do some TA on a specific altcoin or a meme coin, you can kindly send a super chat, and I will look at whatever it is, especially if it's a super chat. I'll look at monkey poop stick if you send a super chat. No, but send me some good coins. So look, all right, we'll do some TA on orc. we'll look at how ORC is doing, how this chart's doing. Now, I actually like this chart because it is over it's a $6 million market cap coin. It has not been super pumped or super dumped. You don't see any big red candles or big green candles. There's a couple of spots where we had some high liquidity jumps, and I think Da Vinci was explaining that someone was kind of messing around and actually like was setting slippage real high and ended up selling almost at a loss. And they were just, honestly, probably they were just playing around with swapping in and out with a high amount. So this could be where, you see something, some kind of a dump, a wiki dump right here. And this is a nice move up. This is what I like, is like when you get these candles up and then you kind of just have this nice trading sideways range, trying to break up to the all-time high again, and then just a little, market consolidation, and then another test up to try and push up to test up back into recent all-time highs. And then I think right here, if we're looking at the dates, okay, that's the 5th, August 5th. And if we go to Bitcoin and look at where August 5th is where we kind of had a nasty little dump. So everything took a dump around that time. So that's obvious. But then if you think of how quick it recovered back into a accumulation range, this is a great range. So it's so when you're looking at something like this, it's basically, if you're looking at the 4 hour, it's sitting at previous support from both from two to three different areas of support right here to move it to the upside. And we've already went down to the nice liquidity lows, and so I would expect in the next Solana run, like this next push up for Solana, when Solana goes, because it already dipped. I think Solana right now is at a what did Solana do? Solana did something. It went below 140. Yeah, so okay, so it's still below $140, and you guys got to remember it was just at 153. It was just at 153. It was just past 150, just 4 or 5 days ago. So we're already back at 138. But the fact of the matter is that Solana, when it does this, it goes back up really fast. Like it goes back up into this range really fast. We've noticed that because of the meme coin trading and the strong memes that are on Solana, Solana is still has the utility. It's proven that even though it goes down, and it's been tested when it is pushed to the absolute limit, that sometimes it shuts down. So even with that on its track record, people are still buying Solana. And so this is why I think that it is going to be an altcoin that's going to go to $1,000 per coin. So I'm thinking with the tokens, like ORC or Waffles, PONKE, those tokens would have a good chance to come up and break close to their all-time highs, start pushing into, this would be a nice, 3x, 4x from its position right now. And yeah, so that's on ORC. Anything else you guys want to check? We can check on Kendu. Let's check on Kendu. We've had the release of the Kendu Chads. I think almost all of them are minted. I think we've had about 5,000 of the Kendu Chads minted. This is also a chart that I like because it is right sitting at this great support for another move to the upside. And this one has a little bit more room to push, I think, an easy 4x from here. Pretty easy whenever Ethereum starts to run. Ethereum, I think, is going to do what it did recently, not that long ago, where in just a day it went up right here 20%. if we look at this candle, we had a 20% move on Ethereum in just one day, pushed us up into this little wedge that eventually brought us down from that resistance point. And I really like how this chart looks. It's showing us some really good movements. I think this is my prediction on Ethereum here coming soon. We're going to bust right back up into over 3,000, and that is a great level of support. Once we hit here, we hit that golden zone, and we start to run up into crush the 0.5 and go into and see if we can get to the 618. Might see a little resistance there, and then we can start doing something like that. And then with that, that's how Kendu can easily get into that territory as well. And it wouldn't be a bad idea if you had a lot of profits on Kendu, and whilst Ethereum is going up, and then also this is pushing this up, you can swap a little bit of the Kendu into Ethereum to also kind of give yourself a security bag of solidifying a little bit more ETH for when it starts to break up into these levels of its all-time high. All right, so Ross Davey, shout out to Ross Davey, says, what do you think about NEAR and ICP? So NEAR, if I can, let me pull up NEAR, because I do like NEAR protocol. I remember running into an NFT guy at an NFT gallery meetup a few years back, and he was super bullish on NEAR. He was saying like, yeah, you gotta follow NEAR, man. You gotta really keep up with them. He's like, they're in just about everything. With their tech is really good, and so I've always kept it in the back of my mind. But I also set up a NEAR address. So if we go to, I think if you go to danocrypto.near. Let me see. I have to remember how I go to it. Let's go to, actually, if you go to CoinMarketCap, let's go to CoinMarketCap and we'll look up NEAR real quick. Let's do that. And welcome if you're just coming in. We started the stream a little later. Started the stream just a little bit. Okay, so let's go to the website and let's see. I'll accept your cookies. All right, there's the applications. Yeah, it was basically like a social media. It was almost like a social media platform. And I can't remember what it was called, or is it the NEAR Explorer? No, it's not that. Guys, help me out. If you're more into NEAR than I am, I can't remember where or what application you have to go into to access the. It was like almost like your social media page. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome. All right, so right now we're doing a terrible job at finding the NEAR protocol name that we actually set up. All right, so is it D? Okay, maybe is it social? Okay, let's go to social. Maybe it's on there. All right, right now we're in the NEAR protocol. Okay, we got NetBot. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like if it's taken too long, then it's bearish. Then I'm bearish on NEAR. No, it's just I'm being terrible. I should know where it is. There are a lot of dApps though. If you look, there's stable coins, there's social stuff, there's real world assets, privacy, NFTs. So I mean, there's definitely a lot going on NEAR protocol. I think it's something that you can put in the bag of your lower blue chip altcoin. Yeah. Where the heck? Okay, yeah, we got Pixel Token. Okay, so this is the game. This is games. So we have Pixel Tokens. We have Pipe Flare, Vortex Games, Cloud Gaming. All right, we got all right. All the DeFi. We got Thunderhood, Jumbo Exchange, AI, ecosystems. Where's just the wallet? Yeah, where's just the wallet? All right, so let's go here. Platform, develop, discover. See, this is the thing, guys. Okay, here we go. All right, allow DApp name to view your account. All right, so let's connect it. Here's the thing. No normie's going to do this. Like a normal regular person that is going to try and get into crypto, they're not going to do this. They have to make it easier. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, actually, if you look at what Near is available on in terms of chains, here, let's see. Chain Explorer, supported wallets. Let's see the DEX. All right, let's do this. Where is the wallet? Holy moly. All right, there we go. The blockchain. All right, I have my named address. All right. Rainbow Bridge. Okay. Nepbot. Proof of vibes. Okay, there we go. All right, we're getting somewhere. Oh man. All right, yeah, we're going to do this later. I had all of this set up, I swear. I really did. And I don't know how to get back to it. All right. I'm going to show you guys this chart. All right, well, stay calm. Put it put the link in the description. Put the link in the chat where you swapped on the website, because I could not find where the heck it was. All right, so we don't want Bitcoin to go here. That's basically where a bearish pattern could take us into 52,000 if the market wanted to wreck everyone. But I have a better feeling that it's going to try and just push up over the moving average, and then we can actually get to 64,000 and start cooking. But the market could smack us down back into 52,000, and we all want to then quit crypto even more. Or you get more bullish and you just start buying because it's really cheap prices. All right, well, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for destroying the like button. I didn't really even have to say hit the like button, but you guys already did, so thank you so much. But if you haven't already, then please do so. It helps get the stream out. It helps push this thing out into the ether. The more likes that I get and we get, the more excited we get, the more that Ivan on Tech starts to think about bringing back Good Morning Coffee Crypto, and the market just starts to pump, and we get old Polygon style moves in the markets. All right, mine your wallet. Okay, all right, we'll go there, and I'll try and find actually what you should do if you search danocrypto.near. And I had edited the page. It was it was like the social page. Kind of looked like like your basic social media platform setup where you could do a banner, have a message, you could do posts. Just for the life of me, I can't remember what the name of the website was, or at least the side link that went to it. All right, let's see what's happening. On in the news currently right now. Oh yeah, the big thing that's happening and that's going around right now is saying Harris proposes ban on food price gouging, and so apparently if I guess historically food price a ban on food pricing limits is a way of getting into a type of socialist communist society, where then the government has complete overreach on what companies are allowed to price their products per what their expenses are and what they need to be able to turn a profit and become a profitable company. And if that is completely controlled by the government, then that's not good. So I don't think we want to support that, because that is ultimately going to lead us into a complete government control over every facet of our lives, which is already out of hand. All right, so, man, what else? We got Bitcoin volatility and mid-market indicators. Gold breaks new record price at $2,592. We've been saying that silver also is going to be pretty soon breaking into all-time highs in the next year. I think silver is going to start breaking out. If you look at the silver chart on the monthly, we have some key indicators of when we think silver is going to probably go into all-time highs, and I would say in November 2025 is where you're going to see silver either at all-time highs or breaking up to $60 per ounce. Now, from the levels we're sitting at right now, it's that is a 71% move to the upside. I mean, that's good. I mean, so, and then also 112% on a year basis. So I mean, that's really good. So you have to think about even just silver and gold along with holding crypto and some Bitcoin and some altcoins. And if you were to say, okay, how would I diversify my portfolio? I mean, you could say, all right, I want 80% of it in Bitcoin, then I want 10% in silver and gold, and then I want 10% in altcoins. and then you have like in that altcoin, but everyone has their own type of strategy. They could say, hey, I want to be like 50% into Bitcoin. I want to be 30% into the blue chip or into blue chip altcoins. And then maybe have a couple speculative memes in there as well. And then have the other 20% be in precious metals like silver and gold. Because ultimately, whenever the dollar starts to lose strength and it starts to get printed out of nothing, and we have market turmoil, this is where we had the 2008 financial crash, and this is what came out of it, was a breakout to all-time highs. And that's the same thing that happened with gold and what actually created Bitcoin. Bitcoin was created out of that financial turmoil and crash, and was the ultimate just the ultimate thing that could have been created to protect us against it. Because now when you start to understand the mechanism of inflation and also debasing of currency by the constant printing, and also the raise in prices of goods and services, is basically kind of like what Elon said, is a tax on the people directly by government overspending and government negligence in terms of the use of the currency, how much is going into the system, and then people not actually being able to afford anything. So like all the cash goes out, but then it keeps getting printed. So Lamont said the printer is coming. Yes, the printer is indeed coming. It kind of looks like this. Let's go. We'll go to OurBit. Shout out to OurBit. Token printer go burr. Pretty much this is what is going to start happening with the US currency again. It's going to start going, and the money is going to go. Where do you think it's going to go? Well, now that the U.S. government has like a sneaky a plan up their sleeve with this Silk Road Bitcoin and their Bitcoin balance, hopefully nothing sneaky happens in the next couple of months. Because you got to remember, like, the administration that is in control of this Bitcoin right now, they could plan to sell it all right when there's going to be a major point breakout, and that is the only way that they're going to be able to control the price and manipulate the price by selling it at certain points, or at least causing fear in the market. So hopefully the bulls can take control, and we can ultimately pass through that barrier that we've been trying to break since our recent all-time high, which was at this almost $75,000, $74,000 level, where we hit 74,000 on the CME futures. And now we're sitting at what I think, and a lot of people are speculating, of a massive cup and handle pattern that can break us up into $109,000 per Bitcoin in the short term before the end of the year. And I think the target is pretty up there, being a conservative 120,000 per Bitcoin in December. And I think I'm calling $150,000 per Bitcoin at the end of the year. We're going to consolidate into quarter one and establish a bottom. We'll consolidate 20% because that's what usually happens. We get that big pump, goes up, and then we consolidate back down about 20%. We do a 20% dip, and guess what? That's going to be at $90,000. So imagine now Bitcoin establishing a bottomed range in the 90,000 range. So it's pretty substantial. Oh, do I have no sound? Are you sure? It looks like it should be working. Let me check. Let me double check that we have sound. It looks like it should be working. Yeah, I have sound on my side. Oh, I got to like my own stream. All right, so thank you guys to all of the people watching. You might have just muted it. I think it's on your side. It's on your side. It's you. It's not me. Oh, look at this setup. Wow. Did anyone have this setup? Did anyone have any of those Apple products like this whenever that era of Apple, like everything had this translucent blue or translucent pink. And honestly, I think that was a really cool design time for Apple. It really got people interested in having these products as almost like an aesthetic product, more so than the functionality. It just, they started to look cool. I know a lot of I remember a school, one of the schools I went to, they started getting those Macs, and pretty interesting. All right, so I don't know, guys. Remember, go to danielcurtis.com if you want to onboard people and orange pill people with the Matrix Trivia, Bitcoin trivia machine. And it's a great way to just have a little bit of fun and make sure you're testing your Bitcoin knowledge. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Jason. If you are new to the channel and you are just here for the first time, I want you guys to go to the channel, make sure you subscribe, make sure you ding the bell to be notified when I go live, so then you can get right into the stream and start interacting with the community, and make sure you guys get to know each other. And the best way to do that also is get into the Discord. So if you want those links for getting into the Discord, this link will always work. And we also have the website link, the X link, if you want to check out my music as well, and also our main partner BITFLEX to sign up there. And then, guys got to check out this live stream that I did with Randy Hipper. She is amazing. She's a super hard worker. She's been really bullish on crypto for a while. I mean, I was watching her channel in 2021 before I was even thinking about making a channel. So the fact that now we're streaming, we did a live stream together. It's just like, it's pretty surreal. It was kind of, when I think about it, if myself were to tell me in 2021 that you'd be going on the Moon Show and doing live streams with Miss Teen Crypto, I'd be like, what? We're like, what the? Like, you're crazy. But it's happening, guys. So it's really, really cool. The law of attraction actually does work. But the key is to not be negative. And man, sometimes life will try and get you. The markets will try and get you, and they'll chew you up and spit you out a little bit, but you got to get tumbled, just like in the whitewash on a good wave. But then you get back up, you swim back up, and then you get back on the board. You duck dive down through those waves, you catch the wave again, and then one of those waves that you catch is going to be that wave. It's going to be that wave where you get to pull off of it. You don't get whitewashed. You don't get smacked. You actually pull off, and you go back, and you catch another wave. Catch another wave. Catch that other wave, my friends. All right. I'm curious to see what is happening with the altcoins here on the hourly. So let's look at the hourly altcoins. Aave, Ohm. We got AKT, Akash Network, Crow. Oh, guys, so Kronos. So I'm always bullish on crypto.com, and I think that Kronos is a great staking token for the crypto.com app. Link in the description if you guys want to sign up with crypto.com. I am an avid user. I always will support crypto.com. And if you got crypto.com, if you want to sponsor my channel, and I will put crypto.com on the top of my live stream, and I'll keep it there forever. I've always appreciated the support. That like the customer support, they actually respond to you. They really try their best. If you have an issue with your debit card or a transaction, they get back to you really fast. I've actually gotten someone on the phone, which is amazing. So it's actually a pretty bullish platform. I mean, you can do actually strike options on there now. You can do futures. You can do there's an NFT marketplace. Kronos is its own chain. So yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do. And the debit card actually does work. So, and they just got a partnership with a major UK soccer team or soccer organization. To see, let's go to Twitter real quick and pull it up, because it was, let's see. Crypto.com. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, it was the Champions League for UEFA. Yeah, yeah. Mr. Allen TV said Crow is a sleeper. It really is. It really is a sleeper. I think Crow, in the bull market, when people are really starting to like, oh, I gotta try an app. They're gonna choose between. I really believe this. This is my personal opinion because this is what I picked. I go for like what looks the best and actually looks like it's going to have the best operating support. And I ended up going with crypto.com at first over Coinbase. And now Coinbase is starting to get better. They got the smart wallet. They have they have a lot of Brian Armstrong and his team. They're really like pushing for crypto adoption. They're constantly in the fight with legislation. So Coinbase is awesome as well. There are like, USA, United States crypto fighters. So people, I think ultimately they're gonna use Coinbase. They're gonna download Coinbase. They're gonna use crypto.com, maybe Gemini, but ultimately with the support and with the use that I've had, this is just personal experience. Like crypto.com has never gone down. They were never an exchange that said, oh, we got to shut down because of this and that. No, they actually, if you remember, they were the only exchange that didn't go full bearish in the past 2 years. Where whilst like Celsius went down, Voyager went down, all of the, all the FTX went down, and crypto.com still stood the test of time. So this is why I'm pretty bullish on crypto.com. But yeah, big announcement with a historic partnership. And so, and they're PONKE friendly too. And they're PEPE friendly. So you can buy PEPE on there. You can buy PONKE. You can actually spend your PEPE on your debit card. So if you wanted to send PEPE to your crypto.com app, you can put it right on your card and spend it. So it's gotten a lot of cool meme coin support as well. So yeah, pretty bullish on that. All right, guys, thank you so much. All right, we're going to go ahead and end the live stream. Thank you for smashing up the likes and tuning in. We will be back at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, our normal time. We're going to be back, and we're going to, during that stream, we will be testing out some crypto games. We're going to go back into Nakamoto games and test out some of the updates and also see if we can get some access to Outlanders, which is this new MMORPG that is powered by the Nakaverse and the NAKA ecosystem. And it looks like people are having a good time playing it. So we are going to see if we can test it out, and we'll test it out live on stream. So then you guys can have another crypto coin or crypto game you could speculate on. But yeah, but at least it's coming from the one that we've already mentioned, Nakamoto Games. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, thank you so much. I really do appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. If you want to directly support the channel, if you see the QR code right there, that is my Bitcoin address. So if you wanted to donate some sats to the cause, or if you just wanted to use the links in the description to keep these live streams going. But with that being said, God bless every single one of you and your families. And let's go into this weekend strong and see what happens with the markets. Let's not get shaken out, and let's stick with the plan. Stick with the plan, guys. All right. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. team better work 24 hours. No, yeah, you make good points. You make very good points. Like